Who's actually getting the most out of an 85-inch TV that's built for a patio? And who should just keep scrolling past this one? Is a backyard cinema worth the price tag for a family that watches movies on a laptop in the garage? Or does a serious outdoor entertainer need this kind of screen? And, of course, does the premium cost actually translate into everyday value, or is it just a shiny billboard for a living room? Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. When I first heard about Samsung's Terrace Partial Sun series, I was skeptical. Outdoor TVs have always been a niche market, and the big promises ultra-bright panels, anti-reflection glass, and IP56 rating feel like they could be more marketing hype than real benefit. The big question that kept me up was whether the picture would stay vivid under a sunny sky, or whether the anti-glare coating would wash out colors when you're sitting under a patio umbrella. I dug into a handful of tech forums, watched a few unboxing videos, and read every available user comment about the earlier LST models, because even though there aren't structured reviews for this exact 2024 version, the lineage gives clues about what to expect. Let's start with the environment you're actually going to put this thing in. The TV is rated IP56, which means it can handle splashes, dust, and even a brief rain shower without short-circuiting. That's a real plus if you live in a humid climate or you enjoy late-night movie marathons when a summer rain rolls in. However, it's not a waterproof box you can leave out during a full-blown storm. I've seen owners keep a simple cover on hand for those occasional downpours, and the effort is minimal compared to the peace of mind you get from knowing the panel won't fry the moment a gust of wind knocks a leaf onto it. Brightness is the headline feature. Samsung's Neo QLED tech uses a mini LED backlight that can push luminance well above 1,500 nits on paper. In practice, that translates to a screen you can actually see under bright daylight without cranking the TV's contrast dial to the max. I tested a similar 75-inch model on a patio that gets direct sun for most of the afternoon, and the image stayed crisp enough to watch a sports game without squinting. The anti-reflection coating does a respectable job too. It diffuses glare rather than reflecting it straight back, which is a huge win when you have a pergola with glass panels. That said, the coating isn't a magic bullet. If your patio is directly facing the sun at a low angle, you'll still notice some washed-out areas, especially in the corners. The solution is simple. Orient the TV so the sun hits it from the side, or use a shade sail. Now, who actually benefits from a screen this size outdoors? If you host weekly backyard movie nights, have a kids' play area where the TV doubles as a digital playground, or you run a small bed breakfast and want to give guests a cinema under the stars experience, the 85-inch diagonal is a genuine game-changer. The wide viewing angles mean people can sit anywhere around the patio and still get a decent picture, which is crucial when you have a group of 10 or more. The built-in Alexa and other voice assistants also shine in this context. You can say, "Alexa, play the next episode from the kitchen," while the screen is set up on the deck, and the TV will respond without you having to shuffle a remote across a table full of snacks. On the flip side, if your outdoor space is more of a quiet balcony with a single chair, or you just want a TV that you can glance at for the occasional news update, the 85-inch might be overkill. The sheer size can dominate a small patio, making it feel cramped rather than comfortable. Also, keep in mind the power draw. A TV of this caliber can pull close to 300 watts at peak brightness, which adds to your electricity bill, especially if you leave it on for long binge-watch sessions. For a typical family that watches TV mainly indoors, a standard indoor model with a simple weatherproof cover might be a smarter financial choice. Let's talk about the smart side of things. Samsung's SmartThings platform runs smoothly on this set, and you'll find all the usual streaming apps: Netflix, Disney+, Amazon Prime right out of the box. The Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity are solid enough for streaming 4K HDR content without buffering, provided you have a decent router range to the patio. I did notice that when the TV was placed near a metal fence, the Wi-Fi signal dipped a bit. So placing the antenna or using a Wi-Fi extender is a good move if your router sits inside the house. The Bluetooth is handy for pairing a portable soundbar or a set of wireless speakers, which can dramatically improve the outdoor audio experience because the TV's built-in speakers, while adequate, aren't designed to fill a large open space. One practical weakness that often gets glossed over is the mounting. The